In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how we can connect the underlying data storage tank to the Cloud Pak for Data to make data useful for data scientists. So wearing the data scientist hat, I log into Cloud Pak for Data, and this is the portal view. I have different projects, and I have different catalog that I store the catalog all the data that I'm going to make use of. So here I'm in Cloud Pak for Data catalog number 1. I only have a connection to the underlying cloud object, so I have no data here. I want to request a data set for a cancer research. In this case, I have requested both medical image file and also the genomic file sets along with a manifest file. So these files are very hard to get, and also there's no way to access them directly from here. So the way that we can make this happen are we're going to do two things. One is to create a catalog for all the underlying cloud object storage data, which I'll show you here. And then we're going to use a tool called Spectrum Discover to connect them into What's Knowledge Catalog. So here's the cloud object storage where I store all the data. There are 3 different folders. The first folder is for the medical image files. There are over 7,000 of them. In the second folder, I have the manifest stored in the CSV file. In the third folder, I have the genomic data sets. Now these data are distributed over many different folders, so it's very hard to collect them and index them and catalog them. So what we have done is to use a tool called Spectrum Discover from IBM Storage Software to index them. So let me show you. Here's the Spectrum Discover portal. It's a dashboard that shows all the underlying data source that we have indexed and cataloged. So this data set right here called Tucson is where the Cloud Object Store is stored at. We're going to search for the data sets we already tagged for this demonstration. So we're going to search for it using Query Builder. I have tagged the data using my custom tag called PPFL2, which is right here. So I'm going to clear this and add the tag value called FS 2021 and update the query. Then I can visualize the results, which are 6 individual files right here. So 3 of them are the medical image file, represent 1 patient of 3 different magnification type, and the 2 VCF file for the genomic data sets coming from that genomic folder, and a manifest CSV file. So you can see the file type, the source, the size, and the tag are all displayed. I also have other custom tags such as the classification of the data types. Note that I have picked these 3 files representing a single patient or patient ID, 13412. Now, if I'm going to request 30 files for this patient, it's probably going to take the data engineer a couple hours to collect them. What if I request 3,000 files for 30 different patients, right? It's probably going to take the data engineer or team of data engineer a week at least to assemble the data sets. That's why having a catalog tool like Spectrum Discover is really useful to assemble the data sets and make it available to Cloud Pak for Data. So once I have these data sets, now let's come back to it and search again. I can actually use these data sets to export to the Cloud Pak for Data. So here's the individual view again. I have the 6 files. I'm going to pick on them and then say export data. Pick the catalog that I'm going to export into, the catalog 1 I showed you earlier. That's empty, right? And I'm going to pick these 2 tags that I will export over to What's Knowledge Catalog. Now remember, this is a integrated feature between Spectrum Discover, which is IBM storage software, and What's Knowledge Catalog, which is part of Cloud Pak for Data now. And this is a feature we introduced later last year. So we're going to pick the catalog 1 again here, and then say submit. Now the metadata and the data connection will be carried over to Cloud Pak for Data. So let's go to Cloud Pak for Data and look at the catalog, see if it shows up. So we're at the catalog 1. We're going to refresh this screen and see if the metadata, the data has been brought over. There we go. All 6 files has been brought over using Spectrum Discover, the connector. So now we have 6 files here. 3 of them are images, and 2 of them are the CSV files. One of them are CSV file, one of them the VCF file. So now I can actually click on and visualize individual files. For example, I can click directly on this PNG file and look at its path to the file. I can also add classification myself. I can also type in description. I can even view the asset directly from here, right? Because I already have the direct connection to the source. So I can actually, look at the file individually to evaluate the quality of the image, for example. I can also download the file. I'll add to the project. Another useful feature is actually coming back to the catalog. You can pick any specific file, for example, the CSV file that I want to do more work on to refine the data, to visualize the data sets. I can click on it. I can export. First, I have to visualize it, make sure this file is okay, right? Including its path. I can look at the file content from here. And then I can even look at the CSV file. There's 7,000 lines of them and over 30 columns, right? So I can click, say, add to the project. I can pick a project where I want to publish this CSV file. I can pick project 1, choose on project 1, and then I can say add, right? So once I click this file or the metadata of the file will be published to the project space. Now remember, we are not actually copying or duplicating the file. The file still sits in that Cloud Object bucket, which I show you. All this action is metadata operation. Now I can go to the project space and actually look at the files, right? So here I'm actually in the project, which I already done some analysis of the file. I can look at the profile of the data, which I'll show you next. But here I'm just showing you a very powerful way of visualizing these columns. And so I picked 2 columns, right? One is the patient ID, the other is diagnosis. And I use the graphing tool in building to the Cloud Platform data called relationship. And I can visualize relationship between 2 columns, right? So here I can show relationship between the diagnosis, which is malignant, and all the corresponding patients. So for example, each one of these dots represent a patient. And the number count like 35 represents 35 medical images belonging to that patient. Right? So I can scroll down these dots. I can see each and every one of the patient and the corresponding counts of the medical image. I can also look at the benign group, diagnosis benign group, and then see the corresponding counts. And I'm just showing, 2 example, a single example of how to visualize the data, right? And there's many other ways you can do using these different graphs and picking different columns. A very powerful way to help you, the data scientist, understanding the underlying data sets. You can also look at the profile of the data using the building data refinery tool. You can, of course, go back to the original data source and then look at the data. So in summary, by connecting the underlying data storage tank, Cloud Object Store in this case, to the Cloud Pak for data, using tools such as Spectrum Discover and Cloud Object Store, made the data available, accessible, and also by using custom tag, we can actually build a data set quickly, right, and make the data even smarter, to be consumed or be accessed by the data scientist.